Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Illustrator. I'm here on this real relaxing ride down the highway. I'm on the Belt Parkway heading back into Brooklyn from Long Island. And there's a couple things I gotta talk about. I actually kind of attempted this vlog another time. I was really in the mood to vlog, but I'm feeling better now, you know what I'm saying? Because I was hot, I was tired, I was hungry. I was stuck in fucking traffic. Basically, I just wanted to talk about the fact that I just got a job. And actually, the vlog that I attempted, it was me on the way to the drug test, which for some fucking reason came out inconclusive, so they can't tell if I do drugs or not. So they're like, oh, we need you to take it again. So later today, I'm gonna handle that. I've been trying to find a job since March, and I finally fucking landed one. It's crazy, but like, of all the jobs that I had, and like, you know, including positions, I always switch it up in July. That's when it always fucking works out for me. It's like July tends to be my lucky month when it comes to jobs. Finally got a job, it's part-time, so I'm gonna still have time to vlog and whatnot, but you know, when you're setting up a job, you gotta do a lot of running around, a lot of preparing. Oh God, it's gonna hurt. Shit. That brings me to the next topic. The SV1000 may or may not be going bye-bye. I may or may not switch out this bike for something else. As you know, like I've been, you know, spending the last couple months making the SV great again. And to an extent, I absolutely did. This bike is pretty fucking cool if you ask me. And I think this bike would make a wonderful track bike. Oh my God, if somebody put this shit on the track, I would love to see what they did with it. But the thing about it is that it doesn't really work that well for the road still. Like, even with all the work that I've done to this bike, there's still things that I just can't escape. You know what I'm saying? And the whole experience has taught me that you can't really go for those low deals on relatively new bikes on Craigslist, because you're just gonna end up buying somebody else's fucking bag, you know, buying somebody else's problems. So I basically swore to myself that I wouldn't look for deals on Craigslist on modern bikes. I would go straight to dealerships just for the fucking peace of mind that somebody went over the bike, they looked over everything. You know what I'm saying? The dealer has a reputation online. They can't sell me a shitty bike, else I'll light they shit up on social media. I'm the fucking Illustrator. You don't know me? Okay, so let me go through all the problems that are really like looming over my fucking head like a noose. So the first one is that the oil drain plug is stripped. And the shitty thing about SVs is that the oil drain, like the oil pan, is part of the block. Why? Just why? Why would they ever fucking do that? The block is the oil pan. So it's not even like I can replace the oil pan and, you know, like not have to worry about that strip. So there's that. Then there's also the fact that there's a leak somewhere and I just can't source it. Like, I feel like if I find it, it's gonna have to be when the engine is outside of the frame, and I'm not dropping this fucking engine. That's out of my fucking pay grade. Yeah, I'm not gonna drop this engine to find an oil leak. So I've been dealing with an oil leak, you know, since I bought it. The temporary fix was basically to put thicker oil in it, which slows it down, but it still happens. Then what happened? Random problem just came out of nowhere. My main headlights don't work no more. So I got the two main ones, and then I got the running ones on the side, right here. The two big ones don't fucking work. And I'm sure it's just like a loose wire somewhere, or maybe like a connection that came apart from the bumps or something like that. I get airborne on these fucking bumps, man. So like, depending on where the forks are aimed, the headlights will turn on or not. That was sketchy. Brake light doesn't work, but that's just because I had to cut it to fit the tall bars. So that could be easily soldered back in. But the big issue is the goddamn suspension on this thing. It just does not work. It just does not fucking work for the street. So let me recap you guys on the fucking fiasco that is me trying to sort out the springs on this freaking bike. So like, as you know, when I bought the bike, it came with an Olin shock. Granted, it was a decade-old Olin shock, so obviously it was very much in need of servicing. I dealt with that for a little bit. Then I'm like, you know what, fuck this. I don't need an Olin shock anyway. So I'll go on eBay, order a stock SV1000 shock, threw that on there, and that didn't work for shit. Turns out the SV1000 stock shock is set up for somebody way lighter than me, like a fucking little dainty Japanese guy or something. And I'm a solid like 215 with gear on. So then I'm like, you know what? I'm making the SV great again. I got this Olin shock just sitting around. So what I did was I sent it back to Olin's to have them service it, which they did. It took a month because the shock is pretty much obsolete, so they didn't have the parts. They had to order it from Sweden. So eventually they got it back to me. The shock was definitely putting in work at that point. Like, I felt the difference. I felt that it was actually rebounding, but at the same time, it still wasn't really plush. It was still hard as shit. Like the bike had a fucking beef with my nuts or something. So I'm like, all right, well, I have a brand spanking new shock after the rebuild. I might as well sell it since it's not working out. They charged me $370 all in. I might as well try to recoup the money on this. I started off on Instagram. I wanted to give the people in my circle, like, you know, first dibs on it, you know, especially those in the area, because I could just hand that shit off to you. I didn't really get anybody grabbing for it, so I'm like, fuck this, I'll throw it on eBay. Put it on eBay for $500. Remember, I paid $370 for the servicing, so I moved it down to $390. And somebody from England bought it, so I sold that, got my money back basically. What I replaced the Olin shock with was a ZX-10R shock, which actually worked better than the Olin shock when it came to comfort. Like, the day after I put that shit on, I rode through Jersey upstate to Cold Spring for that NEMM ride, the pre-ride. So it definitely like worked out. Like, I definitely felt a difference, but it's still not quite there. That's like the fucking pattern with this bike. It's like good, but not quite what I need. And the thing is, like, this shit isn't cheap, you know what I'm saying? And then like you discover something else where it's like, okay, now this is messed up. Just for example, like the forks. One of the previous owners put Race Tech forks in there, so it's like super fucking stiff right now, which doesn't exactly work well for the street, once again. But I imagine that they will be goddamn fantastic for the are you coming? Okay. But I imagine that they will be goddamn fantastic on the track, you know? Which is why I seriously wish that I could hold on to two bikes, because I would track bike this shit out in 2 seconds if I had another bike for the street, but I just don't have the room, you know? See, this is where my knowledge of this area comes in. I was speeding and I know there's a camera right there. I gotta stop for some breakfast. So I'm gonna pick this vlog up after I stop and get something to eat. I know there's a McDonald's right there. So I'll see you guys in a second. Yeah, so it turns out McDonald's a bit crowded. Don't even feel like dealing with that right now, but I did stop for some gas. The forks on this bike, right? And when I first got them, they leaked. The assumption is that all of the oil leaked out. That's why they're so stiff. So what I did was I sent the forks over to a shop. They replaced the seals. Everything was good, which helped, but it wasn't quite good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a common theme with this bike. Everything I do kind of fixes the problem, but the problem is still there. I'm not going up here again. Nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. No, 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 no. Hey, listen, this is what happened when I went up there the other day. When I tried to do that vlog that I was saying that I failed at. This was a big fucking mistake coming up here. Let's get a move on. Since we're gonna be stuck up here for the rest of my life, how about we talk about some stuff? God damn, why the fuck did I take the high road? Listen to that, eh? Sounds like a bloody Mustang, if you ask me. I'm heading to go do the drug test, actually. Took my dad's car out to the job at the interview. But last fucking thing I want to do is drive downtown Brooklyn, man. That's a no-no. You don't go to downtown Brooklyn in a car and expect to park somewhere. Get the hell out of here. They gonna take my pee-pee. They gonna make little babies out of it. I don't trust the government taking my damn pee-pee, making damn babies out of me. I'm like 2 seconds away from crossing this double yellow and saying fuck it. Just sitting behind a box truck. It's like the most claustrophobic thing ever. What are they even doing over here? It was never particularly bad on this street. So what are they doing? Like, it wasn't terrible. Ugh, God damn, it's hot. I made a big mistake coming up here. If I just talk while I'm in traffic, there's nothing to look at. So with that said, I need you to get a fucking move on, Brooklyn. I pretty much fucking lost my mind sitting up there. The difference between down here is that we have 2 lanes down here. Up there is only 1 lane. Basically, today I'm gonna head over to Jersey, look at a bike that I'm looking at. I don't want to spoil it to show you guys what it is, but I'm looking at it, and if I like it, I'm gonna put a deposit down, and I'm gonna get it sometime this month. I'm gonna also see what they can offer me for the SV, and if it's a good ass price, I might just pick that shit up while I'm down there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to put down as much money as I possibly can. Because I don't like the idea of financing, but I also like the idea of investing in a bike. You know, having a, because the bike is so fucking clean. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but the only modifications that I could see from the pictures, it has flush mount turn signals and a fender eliminator. That's it. No after, like the fucking exhaust is stock. You know it's real when the exhaust is stock, man. Just a big old fucking ugly ass quiet exhaust on there. That shit, whew, that shit is unmolested. And that's really what I want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just want a good bike. I want to pay it off, and then I want a good platform to build on, you know what I'm saying? A good investment. So it's not that I'm fixing something, I'm just making it a little bit better. You know, I spent the last couple months fixing things on this, and I'm still not done. You gotta know when to let go. And it's about time for me to let go of this portion of the vlog, because like I said, I'm going to Jersey and I want to save some battery and some space later.